right. Get down with that groovy guitar.
Okay, enough. Enough.
Yeah!
Too much. Spins me. Hey.
Good morning. Da 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 da. Yeah.
Sure.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you this morning?
Great. And you?
Good. Do I have cocoa in my teeth?
Oh yeah, he's eating straight cocoa beans. He's gonna sit and spin now.
It's a great, beautiful morning here in New Mexico. How is it where you are? I bet it's gorgeous all over the United States. We're enjoying the last sort of rush of summer. All the beautiful flowers, all the beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be. It's beautiful.
It'd be great if we could have something meeting
how grown it has. It's those sweet peas have become like hedges.
Sweet peas that are so thick they're piling on top of each other.
They're all reaching for each fountain. They're gathering around the fountain. The little birds even like sit on them.
Yeah.
And wait their turn to take a bath. Like, it's my turn. I go in there and take a bath.
Tell them about the little yellow bird.
Little tiny yellow bird with a black back. He goes and he did it like 5 times and then shook off and then the next one came. Didn't he love the water? I said he's just like you.
This is my little yellow bird here today. And she's dunking herself in the pond of samadhi. Looking for love.
My wet hair.
So we've been pretty consistent with samadhi game.
It just stopped?
No, it's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got it going. It just stopped. Kathleen's been having some trouble with her computer this morning, I think. If anyone else is having trouble hearing us, let us know, because
it's okay now.
It's okay, good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good, super.
But we've been staying consistent. We've been doing the mantras. So we got on a little bit late today. We started the music a little bit late.
Well, because you woke up at 3.
Yeah.
Wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. Come on, let's get up. I go,
is that what I said?
Yeah, you said, come on, let's get up.
Is that really what I said at
let's-
3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. You were sleepwalking, I think.
But is that what I said?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get up.
Come on, let's get up. I'm going to get my shirt on. I go, what's the light on for?
I think I said something else.
And then he comes back to bed at 6, and he slept. So he did segments last night.
Yeah, I slept right through the music portion. I slept 7 o'clock to
Got Dante ready.
8 o'clock, I
Gave him
think.
his breakfast and put him out.
I didn't even hear
By
Dante
the way,
leave this
Dante's
morning.
playing trumpet. So
Yeah.
last night, impromptu, we were watching TV and all of a sudden, kaboom! I go, please don't do that, my heart.
I got up, I came over and looked on Facebook, and I noticed that there were a lot of people that were up early this morning.
I think it's a cycle of the full moon. What do they call it? Waning now?
It's a waning moon, yeah.
Yeah. So it's taken energy out, right?
I think
not
it's
building
calming.
energy.
Yeah, it's calming
calming.
energy down.
So 4
Usually
hours of sleep is good.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You sleep deeper and shorter period of time now. So anyway, I'm shamelessly this morning I posted this beautiful picture of Robbie, and to publicize Samadhi Game.
I was making him his toast with yogurt. And
Come on, all you people, get in here. Look at this Samadhi Game, and look at this beautiful lady who's doing Samadhi Game with us.
with
Come
my
on.
yellow bustle.
So I couldn't resist. And you know what? It deserves it. Samadhi
Yeah.
Game is a really worthy venture, and more people can really take it up and have fun with it. It's not a dead in the doldrums old religious sort of thing that you have to sort of
Hide. No, go on Sunday.
Yeah, go on Sunday.
Sunday's great.
This is a good thing. This thing keeps us current with the Spirit's intention day to day to day. So anyway, I thought it was really a worthwhile post. Look at here, darling. This is the post. I'll put it up here so everyone
No,
can
please
see.
don't.
This is the post here this morning. Oh, let me change this up
Now.
a little bit. Wait.
Get that off.
Okay.
Come on, you're an animal. Okay, let's do I Am the Sun.
Okay. Let me wait a second. Let me do something here. I got to get this screen fixed up better so that it fits everything. 600 by 330.
I love James Taylor music.
So do
great.
I. Yeah. Okay. Now we're better. Hey, this is a good one to do. All right, but I wanted to show you this first. I wanted to show you this beautiful picture. If you haven't seen it already, this is the post. I said the pre-saga broad. This is the pre-saga broad, and it's the broadcast. And she was making breakfast, and I caught her in this beautiful, sunny, bright yellow dress, and just wanted to, love her, and so I did. All right, so let's go now to Samadhi game and spend a little time here doing the sun. She is the sunshine of my life, and we can all be the sunshine of someone's life. Let's blaze that
our own life,
and others.
Yeah.
Let's blaze sunshine, and in hopes of bringing peace to the earth. Peace, rather than war. Peace,
oh my
peace,
goodness,
peace.
Yes, peace. We don't want to go to war with Syria.
No.
Too many people.
No. There's so many ways of adjudicating that situation. To think that we've got to send missiles and troops on the ground rather than sending in maybe financial, even if you had to do it, you could do it with financial sanctions. You could do it with all sorts of diplomatic things
but
that can go in.
His wife she looks like Ariana Huffington. She loves Hermes bags.
Keep her from the Hermes bags. Keep her.
Or lure her to America. Saying,
but there's news out now. I saw it on Facebook this morning that says that Assad didn't even know that it was actually something that was conducted by
Who
underlings.
said this?
It's being said.
I don't care what it's being said. That's propaganda from the U.S. military.
Well, no. I think the military would want us to think that Assad is doing it.
No, they wouldn't.
Because so they could attack him. It's a false flag type thing. Alex Jones came up with this. So,
okay, let's go.
It's
over my head.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to I Am the Sun. The more sun we blaze, the less chance there is to be war, because there's more to be seen. The light's brighter, and there's less likelihood that there'll be a false flag war. Okay, so let's go. Let's ring it out.
Yeah.
I am the sun.
Let's turn down Rod.
Yeah, let's turn Rod down. As the sun blazing, Christos, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Pharaoh, Monarch, Divine Mother, Father, Sun conscious, neutral witness awareness, I radiate with Robbie Nicole Brinkley,
Alpha and Omega,
Helios and Vesta, Mighty Cosmos and the Great Central Sun Magnet, the God and Goddess Meru, Elohim, Apollo and Lumina, Archangels Jophiel and Christine, Lord Lanto, Lord Ling, Confucius and Lao Tzu, Sanat Kamara, Gautama Buddha, Lord Maitreya, Jesus, Padmasambhava and Kathumi, Tas Om Ram and the Great Divine Director, Saint Germain and Portia, El Moria, Padre Pio and Rose of Light, Charity, Surya and Cusco, Lanello, Sir Lafalat and K17, Kali, the Buddha Mother, and all true messiahs, all enlightened, liberated, ascended, and cosmic beings, legions of angels and archangels, Christed ones, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Elohim, gnomes of the earth, undines of the water, sylphs of the air, salamanders of elemental fire, and lightning bolts of Akasha, I decree. And here we can give this mantra rhythmically, and we'll give it now. Come, O sun, O golden sun, unto our hearts we say, now radiate your sicker fire upon our world today. Power of the central sun, O magnet of delight,
restore the dharma of the earth,
golden sun disk bright. I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, the blazing sun of God. Come, O life, thou shining life, thou fill the mind with fire. Helios invest to come and part your pure desire. Wisdom of the central sun, no magnet of delight. Restore the gnosis of ourself in pure and perfect sight. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, I am the son of God. Come, O power, radiant power, solar plexus raise.
Transmit the
Patterns of our fear, and let the soul give praise. Love fire of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore compassion for all life in pink and golden light. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the amazing son of God. Come, O sun, our golden sun, unto our hearts we say, now radiate your sicker of power upon our world today. Power of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the dharma of the earth, O golden sun is bright. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O life, thou shining life, thou fill the mind with fire. Helios invest to come and part your pure desire. Wisdom of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the gnosis of ourself in clear and perfect sight. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O power, radiant power, solar plexus raise. Transmute the patterns of our fear, and let the soul give praise. Love fire of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore compassion for all life in pink and golden light. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O sun, our golden sun, unto our hearts we say, now radiate your sacred fire upon our world today. Power of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the dharma of the earth, a golden sun is bright. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O life, thou shining life, to fill the mind with fire.
Helios invest to come
And part your pure desire. Wisdom of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the gnosis of ourself in clear and perfect sight. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, a blazing son of God. Come, O sun, our golden sun, into our hearts we say, now radiate your sacred fire upon our world today. Power of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the dharma of the earth, a golden sun is bright. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O light, thou shining, let the fill the mind with fire. Helios invest to come and part your very desire. Wisdom of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the gnosis of ourself in clear and perfect sight. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O power, radiant power, solar plexus raise. Transmute the patterns of our fear, and let the soul give praise. Love fire of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore compassion for our life in pink and golden light. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O sun, our golden sun, unto our hearts we say, now radiate your sacred fire upon our world today. Power of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the dharma of the earth, a golden sun is bright. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O light, thou shining, let the fill the mind with fire. Helios invest to come and part your very desire. Wisdom of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore the gnosis of ourself in clear and perfect sight. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. Come, O power, radiant power, solar plexus raise. Transmute the patterns of our fear, and let the soul give praise. Love fire of the central sun, a magnet of delight. Restore compassion for all life in pink and golden light. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. I am the sun, I am the sun, I hold the sacred rod. I am the sun, I am the sun, the blazing son of God. In the fullness of cosmic joy, we accept this and miracles manifest here and now with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and akasha, and tangibly manifest in our lives and the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos.
He's so fast with that. He loses me. And then he's like, grabs my hand and shows me where he is.
Could I, please?
Spinning me. Animal. No.
It's a lovely mantra, and it really does bring in this rhythmic cadence into your cellular structure so that you actually begin to feel the water molecules in your body conforming to the brightness, the shininess, the beautiful mandala that happens whenever you pass energy through water. It conforms itself to that energy. And so the energy that's flowing through us right now is divine. Even as we gave this mantra of the sun shining and all of its brilliance, just like this bright yellow shirt, this golden yellow skirt, it's shining through us and creating that wondrous power and effect. And not only through us, but through the entire planet. And when we call to this, the sunshine actually becomes a little brighter for the entire planet. It actually does on different planes of existence. It opens the doorway so that it can shine in to each person's life in a more profound way. So, Samadhi game mantras. Go ahead and tell them about what's going to happen tonight for you. Robbie is going to be attending a...
I don't know. What?
Well, while I look for a mantra.
Oh, okay.
This is filler.
It's a hairdresser. I'm not a hairdresser. I'm just a colorist. But I'm going to go to this hairdresser's thing. I hate those things. I go for the bonbons. They always give these nice little chocolates.
It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You'll enjoy.
Ugh.
You'll meet people. You'll meet people of the same ilk.
No. I'll run for the hills. I swear to God, if someone comes with me too near me with a tail comb, I swear, I'll turn it back. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a mantra that we don't give that often. I'm kind of going to go through some mantras that we don't use a lot today. This is not this, not this. I am the radiant that. Neti neti tatam tatwam masi is how they say it in India. I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm that. So you can look at your fingernails and go, I'm not really this, I'm not really this, I'm that. I'm that which is embodying those fingernails. You can look at your feet and I'm not this, I am that. You can look at the microphone, I'm not that, I'm not that. And you can look at everything around you. And this coffee here, is this coffee?
Tea.
Good tea.
I'm that. I
am
need
that. Yeah. So we look and see, and you say, I'm not that, I'm not. You can look at the anger that you've been holding, the frustration that you've been having, the lack of income. I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that. I am this worthy, intelligent, sun-blazing consciousness that pours through me every day of my life. Is there a square that we need to do? Because we need to have a square. We need to have the coordinates of a square for this mantra.
Do you guys want to work on anything?
Is there anything that anything's up for someone? What's up? Any good healing? Any ones I can write on the board for me?
Could be controversy and peace.
Okay. Controversy and acceptance.
Information and misinformation, or being labeled, being truth.
I think controversy and
peace.
Peace is good. Controversy and peace. And what's in between controversy and peace? What would you say?
Understanding.
Understanding. So we have three words: controversy, peace, and understanding is the place of
neutral
witness. Okay, so let's give this mantra. Neti neti tatam masi. As the holy flowing I am Samadhi, great central sun magnet, and the Mahachohan, he's this great being who embodies all of the rays. He's mastered every ray 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of them. I am the epicenter of all reality. I am the wide open door of my heart into the great opulence that no man's ego can shut. Supremely still, pressing forward to heal, to bless, and to prosper abundantly. You want to write down?
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. I am the sparkling presence of this alert, radiant, divine Samadhi, dancing through my mind, my body, and my affairs, dissolving, consuming, transmuting, and reconciling everything unlike myself. That's the Samadhi self. I am a fountain of joy, washing away all seeming melancholia and nocturnal darkness with moonbeams of bliss. I am a tornado of laughter, marring the superstructures of sorrow and blowing away the gloom of ages along with all seeming troubles of the heart. I now consciously choose universal light and joy for eternal time and infinite space. I am master of this whirl of karmas, this whirl of duality, of controversy and peace, finding understanding in the middle. I am the panoramic beauty of enlightened intelligence, governing this universal substance of the whole I Spirit. I send forth into my world this glorious, radiant, intelligent love, prana chi, and light, with the commanded intention to manifest one perfection, to draw to me the wonder, beauty, and great opulence made tangible and visible in my hands, use, and life. I am the mature and masterful stature of love and presence, smiling, speaking, and commanding with purpose and authority. I am the divine architect, sculptor, and artist, designing, chiseling, and fashioning beauty and happiness on the canvas of being from the palette of life. As the great one flame of the shining void, I speak directly to my untransmuted dual human ego creation. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of understanding. I am shifting my identity from you, the dissolved, consumed, transmuted, and reconciled lies, ignorance, and appetites of the ego, including the formerly held fears and desires of controversy and peace, to that reconciled identity of understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. I am entered into that divine inheritance and presence of samadhi. Henceforth my attention remains there, fixed upon the scintillating perfection of samadhi, and all the outer screaming of duality is reconciled and silenced in perfect oneness.
I have entered within the
sacred samadhi of the perceptible, radiant circle of healing love, and the art of life in liquid white light. Henceforth, only that presence of samadhi acts to recognize and accept beauty and elegance, and to recognize and transmute density and shadow. As an unending surge of the I Am Samadhi, and with the dispassion of the neutral witness, again, I speak directly to my dual human ego creation, the formerly held fears and desires of mercy and peace. You are dissolved, consumed, transmuted, and reconciled by the violet light of understanding. You are dissolved, consumed, transmuted, and reconciled by the violet light of understanding. You are dissolved, consumed, transmuted, and reconciled by the violet light of understanding. No longer do I feed my life stream into you to give any power whatsoever. Stop all karmic agitation. Be quiet, be calm. Now there is clarity, peace, and understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. Multiply, expand, and express by the violet light of understanding. Just a moment. When we say these words, we can be saying them and just saying them, and that will have its effect just to say them, even if we're a million miles away from what they mean. But if you can actually feel yourself entering into understanding, you can feel how that is when you understand something. Can't you feel there's a sort of vibration to it? And you kind of go, You can. There might be a moment, think of a moment just prior to the understanding, that when you were bound by one of the squares of the dual human ego, desire to be right. That's one that I know well.
Leo, roar.
I'm right on this. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not understanding a thing. So the desire for understanding is that moment, though. I can feel myself when I'm desiring to be right, and then all of a sudden I go, oh, I got it. And you can feel the understanding start to fill in as a vibration, as a tone, as Robbie would say. This tone comes. So back to the mantra. Feel it. And if you can feel that when you do it, that's the thing. Just really feel it when you say it, so that you actually are installing that feeling of understanding in the four lower bodies, the mental, emotional, the physical, and etheric bodies. As we give these mantras, we're installing the software of this higher consciousness. So come on. multiply, expand, and express by the divided light of understanding, surrendered to the brilliant one flame that I am. I hereby accept the divine love, life, and light, purpose, plan, and power of my crystal cord that is now to neutralize the seeming of all karmic whirlpools of duality, created past, present, or future. I am the law of forgiveness and the violet compassionate flame, dissolving, consuming, transmuting, reconciling all karmic momentums of my dual human ego. I, my, me, mine, including the formerly held fears and desires of controversy and peace. In understanding and humility, I take command of my world, great hosts of ascended masters and great angelic hosts of light. Through my neutral witness holding dominion and control of my feelings, and in joyful obedience, I bow to the divine direction of I am Samadhi. Can you just feel that one too? Just feel what joyful obedience is. I'm totally there with this inner calling. Yes. And it's a very joyful place to be. I intend, I feel, and I see myself giving that which I am given to do. I intend, I feel, and I see myself giving that which I am given to do. I intend, I feel, and I see myself giving that which I am given to do. As the I am reality that I am, I take eternal supreme command over every precious electron passing through my crystal cord, and hold all that energy and life substance in my being and world, so charged with clear purity and holy harmony, that dazzling perfection is maintained within and around me now and forever. All informing I am truth that I am. I charge my mind, body, and feelings with that mighty directing intelligence and invincible protection. I pour forth that outpicturing of divine love and harmony so powerfully through this body that everything touching this samadhic radiance ignites to that active, perfect, and eternal fire of enlightenment, preparing the way before me. I hear, feel, smell, taste, and see that I am everywhere, as and is harmony, here, now, and always. I take such command on my mind, body, and feelings that only one power, intelligence, and humor acts every moment. I seize control of my emotions, visions, and actions. You saw me doing that, coming over to click, so you stopped, and so did I. Because when you seize control of your emotions, visions, and actions, again, visualize yourself in that moment when you're consumed by that, and just see, and then visualize yourself going, sitting tall into this neutral witness that can seize control. I seize control of my emotions, visions, and actions. I seize control of my emotions, visions, and actions. I am the grace of limitless creation within me, qualifying my life with the absolute perfection of the humorous neutral witness. I am the grace of limitless creation within me, qualifying my life with the absolute perfection of the humorous neutral
witness. I keep thinking harmony.
Let's say it harmonious. I am the grace of limitless creation within me, qualifying my life with the absolute perfection of the harmonious neutral witness, with the power, the activity, and the authority of the all-seeing I am Samadhi. I speak directly to the seeming of all threatening appearances, and even when all of these appearances of anger, frustration, of failure, of whatever it is that comes up for you, realize that that is only a seeming. It's just a pretension. It's not real. It has no power. It's seeming. It's really not the true you. And especially the seeming of all threatening appearances of the fears and the desires of controversy and peace. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the divided light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the divided light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the divided light of understanding. Relinquish your attachment. Surrender. Pay this price of admittance to my world. My world is here and now, the shadowless world of the luminous I am Samadhi, governed by, held obedient to, and one with that Samadhi. Now, when you say these words again, I'm just taking us back for this because this is really important. I am one with that samadhi. You can say it again. If you don't have any understanding of that samadhi and where it is, it's still going to have an effect. It's setting a matrix in your outer consciousness. But if you even have a glimmering, just a small little glimmering of that samadhi, just like, if you're turning up the light, turn on a light that has one of those rheostats on it, a round circle, and you can turn it up so it's brighter and brighter. Even when you turn it on, if it's just a little teeny dull glow, then put your attention upon it. And then just turn up the rheostat. And as you put your attention upon it, it will grow. See if you can just do that consciously. Put your attention upon love in your heart right now. And now just turn it up until it's like this. And you can even pretend that you're doing it. And as you pretend it, you can feel how it gets bigger until it's world enfolding love. All of creation is ever bathed in it, and it is happening now. To beauty, hope, confidence, and happiness, I am celebrate. To ugliness, worry, fear, and anxiety, I am celibate. Now and henceforth I stand free in a superfluity of samadhi, forever free from the limiting dual human ego and its experiences. I am the royal that. I am the royal that. I am the royal that. That. T-H, capital T, capital H, capital A, capital T. That equals samadhi. I am that. I am samadhi that I am. I am eternity that I am. I am bliss, I am. It's the affirmation of forever that we're saying when we give that mantra. In the fullness of cosmic joy, we accept this and miracles manifest here and now with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and akasha, and tangibly manifest in our lives and the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos. Wow. Come on, baby.
I don't want to dance.
Come on.
Really?
Come on, Michelle. Come on. This is a day when we're getting out of our chairs and just doing a little bit of movement because we want to make the samadhi manifest tangibly.
To make you love me. What have I gotta do to make you kiss? What do I do when lightning strikes me? And the way to find that you're not there. What do I do to make you want me? What have I got to do?
Got to get the blood moving. You got to keep it moving.
This is Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker. I remember him from high school.
Sorry seems to be the hardest word.
I'm going to find another great mantra for us that we don't do often. Let's do the Ruby Ray Power and Violet Compassionate Transmutation. And we've got our square worked out with, controversy and peace. We have understanding as the neutral witness. Let's give this one with Ruby Ray Power now. The Ruby Ray, just think about it for a second. You have violet, you have pink, you have violet, you have these different shades of reddish. And ruby is like this really deep, powerful, almost piercing color of red. But it has it has more brightness in it than red itself has in it.
Yeah.
So that red, ruby red, it's almost a sword-like action. So we're going to cut away all the unreality with this ruby ray sword, this unreality of our lives, and we're going to cut away the unreality that brings warring, controversy, and even the false place of peace with understanding. Complete understanding of all the quadrants of the dual human ego. Come on, let's go. Ruby Ray Power and Violet Compassionate Transmutation. Adorable I am samadhi that I am. that supreme ruler of ruby ray power,
and the
unconditional love of the violet flame, dispassionately dissolves, consumes, transmutes, reconciles all phases of the wheel of karma in pure enjoyment, in resonant formation with the ascended Paramahansa Yogananda, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and Hans Baba, Sir Lafayette, and Saint Germain and Portia, Elohim, Arcturus and Victoria, Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, Omritas, ruler of the violet planet, the great cosmic light and mighty lords of the flame from Venus, the hierarchs of the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and Akasha, Virgo and Palor, Aries and Thor, Prince Ramesses and Diana, Neptune and Laura, and Zeus and Tara. Just one moment for the reason that I've put these names here is because even if you have to pretend, I'm accepting that these names are names of beings that have already gained enlightenment, that are ascended and free. And when we deal with the energies of Ruby Ray, when we deal with that kind of power that is embodied in the Ruby Ray, it's nice to have a little bit of assistance and guidance coming from the higher realms. Because when you start wielding a sword, you can cut, and it hurts when you cut. So these names invoked help to keep our intentions aligned with the intentions of heaven in a conscious way, because their consciousness will come into ours and assist us in the oneness that we share together. So let's go on. I fly towards the secret sky of ruby ray power and violet compassionate transmutation, and cause 100 veils of illusion to fall each moment. As Portia, Saint Germain, Claire de Lys, Lanello, El Moria, Kuthumi, and the Mahachohan, I say, thus far and no further. I release the transfiguring action of ruby ray power and the measureless mercy of violet flame into the cause, effect, record, and memory of that tempting and tormenting ego, including the fears and the desires of controversy and peace. It is transmuted and consumed on the instant in love and understanding. I will it done by the power of love and understanding. I open and charge the golden pink radiance of divine love in its most powerful dynamic activity into the world and all mankind, and into the world of my mind, feelings, and body, my home and my spiritual, sexual, social, recreational, romantic, personal, family, domicile, dietary, health, medical, career, financial, business, political, and legal affairs. All compassionate I am Samadhi, that I am. I am the eternal, complete, and unconditional forgiveness and command of all dual human ego created down the corridors of past, present, and future. All transmuting I am Samadhi, that I am. I open through me now that violet consuming flame of divine love and compassion. I identify and surrender my human self-concern and all patterns and habits of duality, appetites for illusion, fears and desires of controversy and peace. I dissolve and transmute them all, cause, effect, record, and memory, past, present, and future. I replace them all with the fullness of myself, including understanding, that state of perfect samadhi, held with full dominion, here, now, and forever, as the all-seeing I am of samadhi, my very own neutral witness and silent watcher of all mankind, Elohim Cyclopeia, the great karmic warden Saint Germain. I search the entire karmic record of all my past lives and its present life and its presentation in this life now. I just wanted to say, when you're watching a movie, and say it's a science fiction movie, and you see the character doing some sort of really, entering into another world, he looks like he's really in that world, right? You see him walking through this space that's been created on stage or on the set. And he's acting as though he's there, and his wonderment and his caution and his command of what he's doing, it's all there. So too, when we give these mantras, we are assuming the consciousness in another world, another dimension, and we have to really assume it, really bring it to us and hold it strong. Otherwise, again, we're saying the words and they have effect. But if we can pretend as though we're actors in a set, in a movie production, that's going to be edited and the sound is going to be brought up and the color is going to be tweaked and it's going to be edited really nicely so one scene matches the next, then it becomes more effective still. So
Die.
that was me.
Okay, I thought it was the cat.
No, me making a noise. I search the entire karmic record of all my past lives and its presentation in this life now. So you see there's drama in in those words. It doesn't have to just be straight. I search the entire karmic record of all my past lives and its presentation in this life now. There's drama involved. You don't have to say it with drama, but when we feel it so, I identify, transmute, and transform all latent and active returning mental, emotional, and astrological debts and patterns deprived of frozen children. Now, just a minute. Just think of, a character in a movie who this has actually happened. He's strapped into a chair, and they've been administering some sort of, serum to him, and he's struggling to get through it. And he's the hero, and he's going to make it through, but you don't know how. And
Snap out of it.
Snap out. And then he takes a breath and he goes, I identify, I transmute, and I transform all latent and or active returning mental, emotional, physical, and astrological debts and patterns deprived or frozen children, seemingly affecting or influencing any person, place, condition, process, or thing that I ever wronged at any time, bursts out of his bondage. And then
Drama queen.
yeah, right on. I love it. This is how we have to. This is really the effectiveness of samadhi game. When you can feel yourselves, actually grappling with all of the karmas and breaking away free of charge. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on to the next one here. This is all about we just paged through the frozen child process. So go back and read that and practice that as well when you get a chance. It's really for an individual use more than group use. Continued Ruby Ray power and violet compassionate transmutation. I am the full understanding and complete self-mastery over the causes and cores of these so-named conditions of seeming limitation, as well as all seeming yet to be named. And then the hero breaks free and runs to the next scene to be victorious. By the law of forgiveness and grace that I am, I see clearly into the shells of the dual human ego consciousness and its resulting situations. I am Ruby Ray power and violet compassionate transmutation, blazing to the cause, effect, or record and memory of these snakeskins. Here but now, reconciling limitations born from fear and desire, and ascending into the perfection of my unique I am presence, samadhi, and sexual essence. To hell with mass consciousness. Damn if that hero is going to be caught in the ordinary, run-of-the-mill, caught in the grip of mass consciousness. He is going to break free and stand clear, head and shoulders above the rest. And that's what we're doing with these mantras. Here and now, reconciling limitations born from fear and desire, and ascending to the perfection of my unique I am presence, samadhi, and sexual essence. Now tell me, when have you gone to a movie that there has not been a hero that's had great sex appeal? I don't think I've ever,
The Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
The Avengers.
Well, in his human form, the Hulk wasn't bad, right?
True.
Wasn't that Robert Downey Jr.?
No, that's the
no.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
It's another guy.
Okay.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
He's good.
So the sex appeal, and funny thing about how in most, paths of enlightenment, sex is completely left out of the picture. In Samadhi game, we want to integrate sexuality and know that, attractiveness and dynamic action and beauty and even, sexiness is part of, how we live here on this planet. There's two things that draw us to the planet. One is money, and the other is sex. It's the two things. We're drawn here because of our karmas are intertwined with those two things, money and sex. If we can get free of both of those desires, fears, and use money and sex beautifully, artistically, healing intention, then we are free. That's the rub of it. And many paths of enlightenment don't address either one. And Samadhi Game, we do address both, actually. We want to be successful, effective at sharing our gift in a way that we have monetary remuneration. And we also want to be successful in our sex lives. We want to have the fulfillment that is broadcast everywhere in the movies. Why should they be the only ones that enjoy all of the bliss and the samadhi that comes from their lovemaking? So here we are in this physical body. We too must enjoy every mention of it. Am I over talking?
No. Go on.
But it's true. We want to have complete fulfillment in bed, as well as in our sacred labors. And there's no reason why we shouldn't. And there's a point where we can also be unattached to it. And in that unattachment, we actually have more facility to engage in it with healing and art than we do when we're attached. So that's the thing with Samadhi Game, is we're recognizing all aspects of living. Come on, let's go on. Ascending to the perfection of my unique I Am presence, Samadhi, and sexual essence. As the omniscient yoga of oneness that I am, I reach into the storehouse of my causal body with my great and loving arms of light, drawing forth 10 times more substance of life than was misqualified. Of that life substance, I fashion a unique healing form of a sacred fire, a perfectly suited antidote for each shadowy shape, process, and condition. I send it forth this instant to balance tenfold every debt to every part of life. I give thanks, and I accept it done this hour in full power. As the omnipotent purpose that I am, I dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile all karmic momentums of my past, present, and future, all distorted shapes of duality, doubts, fears, desires, and seeming forces of opposition within my own world, and cross-currents of the human ego throughout the earth. I now cast all shadowy shapes created of the dual human ego, cause, effect, record, and memory, into the boiling sea and consuming fire of forgiveness, reconciling, replacing, and depolarizing, healing and making art of the frequencies of the dual human ego with the eternal, perfect, and ascended shape and feeling tone of the healthy, playful, and creative I Am Samadhi. I flash ruby ray power, violet lightning of divine love, through all my spiritual, sexual, social, recreational, romantic, personal, family, domicile, dietary, health, medical, career, financial, business, political, and legal affairs. As the omnipresent void of eternity that I am, I capture the brains, bodies, and consciousness of every individual associated with these affairs, including all in the Samadhi Game tribe, Jamie, Kathleen, and all others who will watch this broadcast in future times, because it's archived on the Ustream and can be watched at any time that you want to come back to it, producing that purity, purpose, perfection, protection, and pointed direction. I illumine them all by that light of that truth, dharma, and authenticity, and keep that light forever self-sustained in the eternal glory and victory of that love. By the power, the activity, and the authority, the omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence that I am, I speak to my untransmuted karma and to every discordant or limiting condition, judgment, deprived, or frozen child that would seek to repolarize and imbalance my dual human ego, including the fears and the desires of controversy and peace. Dissolve, consume, transmute, or reconcile by the ruby ray and the radiant violet light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, or reconcile by the ruby ray and the radiant violet light of understanding. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the ruby ray and the radiant violet light of understanding. I see you in process and perfect now. My world is filled to overflowing with the balance, perfection, and presence of I Am Samadhi. I strip from you all thou noble appearance of duality, all power to limit, harm, or disturb me, to judge, confuse, or intimidate me, past, present, or future. I walk henceforth as the quenchless fire of the shunning void, and I know nothing. I do not know, and hence I am free. I am now and forever free. That's a lot. That's a big, long mantra. And it takes a real cognizing of everything that's in it to really get through it with, success. So it's a good mantra to go over again and again. Take it with you. It's in, download your Samadhi games onto your mobile phone, onto your iPad, onto your iPods, and keep coming back to that mantra and read it while you're sitting in the doctor's office. You can read it to yourself and try to gain a little bit more of an understanding, because it involves great big hunks of reality. And it takes, a big grokking of that in order to really burn through it. And you start to identify with the magnificence of that. You'll see that, life starts to change. Things begin to melt, and you begin to, have different perceptions of things. Let's go on and give a little bit more of this violet light. Let's bring up the music a little bit. While I find another one here. Okay, I got it here. Let's do Roaring White Lion transmutation. And what we'll do is we'll give this violet flame rhythm invocation. What we can do when we're doing these mantras is we can always, if you have a particular case of higher beings that you like, if you like Krishna, then you can call it Krishna. If you like Jesus, you call it Jesus. If you like Buddha, or if you like them all, you call them all. And in Samadhi game, we called them all. And there's an invocation here, which is an invocation for the assistance. We did it once today, but I'd like to do it again. Calling for the assistance of from the higher octaves. This is the violet fire rhythm. It asks for that rhythmic cadence of light to be invoked, injected into our lives. So let's give it here. Violet fire rhythm. By the rhythm and authority of that magnificent Samadhi, I am in me, and the immortal victorious threefold love, beaming upon the altar of my heart, that neutral witness that I am, I place myself in concert with Alpha and Omega and the great central sun, Helios and Vesta, the sun of our system, the ascended Paramahansa Yogananda, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and Hans Baba, Lanello, Claire de Lys, and Sir Lafelot, Saint Germain and Portia, the Mahachohan, Omritas, ruler of the violet planet, Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, Mighty Elohim, Arcturus and Victoria, Sonnet Kamara, Lady Master Venus, and the 7 Holy Kamaras, Zedzgakatl, Bird Serpent, Father, Mother, Divine Harmony, Shiva, Krishna, Jesus, and Mother Mary, Kuan Yin and the Lords of Karma, and the hierarchs and beings of the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, to expand and express the violet fire throughout my entire consciousness, being, and world, including all mankind and elemental life. This miracle of transmutation, to this triumph and victory, I affirm. Then we'll go ahead and give this roaring white lion transmutation. Om Om Vada Fire, Om Om Vada Flame, Om Neutral Witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am violet light, wisdom, joy, and grace, transmuting all desire. I am plena trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring heart white lion, a chemical purple cauldron, peruses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on the vata way, scintillating prana to the dharma the way. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on the vata base, scintillating prana truth, dharma the way. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on the vata race, scintillating prana truth, dharma the way. I think I'll just describe a yoga that we can do with this mantra. This is a rhythmic mantra, and we're going to give it, as we were giving mantras earlier, dramatically. This one here, let's actually give it flat. And just sort of just hum it as we give it. And as we hum this mantra, go ahead and let your mind roam. And see what comes up, because we're calling with the flat tone to this God presence, this neutral witness. And then watch what happens, because we're establishing a vibration. And then watch what happens in the mind. See what images come up for you, what past events come up for you for transmutation. And then let those events go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it be transmuted. Let it dissolve gently in this rhythmic consistency, this rhythmic cadence of the mantra. Just keep giving the mantra and let that anger, that fear, that event that was troubling, let it all just dissolve away. Let the fear of that thing and the desire for that thing go, and find yourself resting again and again and again in this violet light that just is the neutral witness. We'll just give this again. Let me go back to it here. Hold on. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on the vata way, scintillating prana truth, the dharma the way. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on the vata ray, scintillating prana truth, dharma the way. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on a vata ray, scintillating prana truth, dharma the way. Om vata fire, om vata flame, om neutral witness, dissolving fear and shame. I am vata light of wisdom, joy and grace, transmuting all desire. I am planet trace. I am amethyst crystal, roaring hell by nine, a chemical purple cauldron, perverses that I am. As the vast blue ocean, a rosy ruby stone, golden rays of sunrise, agnatic vigafron. I am diamond silence, gleaming on a vata ray, scintillating prana truth, dharma the way. Find a sealing prayer for this. It's towards the end of the book here. Here. This is called Blessing of Spiritual Giants. Again, we call to the names. This is a day to call to the names of the higher beings. Let's go ahead and call to them and draw them close so we can have their assistance in our lives, as well as our own beautiful giant of spiritual self that we are. O Saint Germain and the Ascended Jesus, Milarepa, Kuan Yin, and Bodhidharma, Claire de Lis, Lanello, and Sir Lafalat, Paramahansa Yogananda, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and Hans Baba, Babaji, Gautama Buddha, and the Angel Deva, the Jade Temple, Dusty Hunter, Leslie Temple Thurston, David Data, Ken Wilbur, Michael Beckwith, Greg Braden, Adya Shanti, Amachi, Adnan, Carolyn Monroe, Sheer, Donald Walters, and David Lewis. We invoke your radiant hope and constant blessing for the world. O majestic samadhi of active peace, potent knowing, and violet healing love and compassion. I am, transmuting and consuming everything but the eternal light of perfection. These purifying flames effusing the love, light, and joy of the universe, governing, educating, and protecting all flux in the Akashic, mental, emotional, and physical pranas, chakras, and meridians of humanity, Terra, and her elements, liberating divine love and freedom, which is, was, and is to come, the everlasting nectar of Samadhi. And so we thank you for joining us on this dancing day, this musical rock and roll of Samadhi.
Fleetwood Mac. Make me an angel.
Let's listen to a little bit of this.
Okay, bye Kathleen.
Love you lots.
Love you.
And boy, enjoy the day. We're just listening a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast with a little bit of dancing. Thanks for coming. Enjoy.